Hi guys, welcome again. I'm so excited about this journey. I'm going to travel around so many counties. Let's just say I'm going around Kenya. So it will be a journey that will take 2 weeks, and I think we'll be on the road most of the time. It is the longest road trip I've ever done before, and I'm with my part of the fun team who could make it. So I have my cameraman and this lady down, and you can see she's already started eating, and the car is so full. We've literally bought everything. I'm telling you, we even have spoons here. So guys, I'll be showing you so many counties. Just come along with me. I'm excited. I've never been this excited. I've planned for this journey for a long time. Every time I postpone it. And by the way, thank you so much for those who gave me suggestions on where to go on Instagram. I asked about that. So I'll go to several of those places that you guys mentioned, and I hope you will accompany me. So guys, if you've never subscribed to my channel, welcome to Live Kenya. And here we are family, and we love having fun. So guys, let's go. I'm just getting some fuel here. I'll ensure that the tank is full. I'm scared and I'm excited. Imagine driving all the way. I could go to the farthest north, and I'll have so many breaks along the road. At some point I'll get some assistance in driving. At some point I'll use some other means of transport, but for the longest distance I'll be driving. Please join me. Bye Mombasa. I'm excited. Now we are at Kibarani already, and you can see the bridge is coming up. So guys, we are approaching Voi. We'll be staying there tonight, or we might go to Wundanyi, one of those. Wundanyi, Voi, Taveta, we are exploring all those places. So you can already see the Taita hills from a distance, and I can't believe I made it this far. Driving, most of the time Daisy is the one who usually drives this far, but for me, I'm glad I made it. So we are very, very close. We are hungry. We need to get some food. Snacks cannot cut it. I just have to eat. So my fans in Voi, I'm here. Come say hi. You can show me around. I'm just interested in knowing what is in Voi. So you've been requesting, and here I am. We are somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but very close to Voi. We decided to take a break just to stretch my legs and her legs
and my hair.
Anyways, we are taking very nice photos of the hills and those electricity posts. There's just something about it. There's something about that view. I've been meaning to take this photo, but all the time it is either I'm in some public transport or I'm in SGR. But now that I can stop and take photos, by all means, I'm going to take so many of them. So this is the look of the day. Even my smile is part of the look. We took a break for like 10 minutes when we were taking photos. Every car that was passing by, they were just hooting, even others were stopping. Is everything okay? And all that. Kenyan drivers, you are the best. You are just so kind. I didn't expect that, but I'm just touched that you cannot let a sister or a brother get stuck or stranded on the road. Kudos to that. Wow, now this is Voi. So guys, I've seen so many houses on the hills. I didn't realize that many people in Voi live on the hills. I just thought it was like in Voi it is flat, but as you go towards Bundani is when you see now many houses just somewhere in the hills. At least I've gotten a better perspective when I was branching. Voi, Voi, Voi. This place is called Two Oceans. I don't know if it is Two Oceans or 11 Oceans. It is somewhere just within Voi town. Best chicken ever. Free-range chicken, natural, anytime. I'm so sorry I did not show you the food. I'm telling you, akinja wewe. Where? I just discovered after I finished eating that I did not record.
I was afraid that you would push me away if I show you who I really am. 'Cause I'm a broken mirror, I can't even bear to look at myself. But you took away the lies I've been telling myself. You took away the fear I've been hiding away. You took away my insecurities. Now I feel so naked when you're near.
You're on the highway headed to our Airbnb, and just look at this view. This is just breathtaking. This hill is just... Oh, did I mention the sunset in Voi? Oh, just check that out. We checked into our Airbnb in Voi and it's very decent. I didn't expect that we'll get a Airbnb in Voi, but guess what? We are here. So I enjoyed the journey from Mombasa to Voi. I've actually done a tour of Voi town. Kindly check the video if I have already posted. If I haven't, it's coming very soon. That hill, I'm told it's called Sagala Hill. People usually go there for hiking. There are so many nice hotels in that direction. So if you come, you might explore that. Tomorrow, we'll be waking up very early in the morning. We've been given tips by our host. He's a very nice gentleman. I will leave his link below here so that you guys, whenever you're in Voi, you can just check out his place. He has very nice ideas about places to visit. He has given us some tips on places to go around Taita Taveta, in addition to what we already had in mind. So just stay tuned. As we explore, you explore. You know the drill. So guys, let me give you a brief tour of our Airbnb. It actually surprised me. So when you come in, there is this. I just have to show you this before I tell you how much this place costs. There is a washing machine. If you are traveling and you have plenty of laundry, washing machine, and it's actually free. I think it's free for now. By the time you come here, if it will be charged, I don't know, but it's free. And there is this extra bed. This house can accommodate up to 4 people. But the host says that if you are up to 10 people, he has extra property, so you just inquire. And there is this sofa. It's a very decent sofa, and then very fast Wi-Fi, Netflix. Even though we won't be watching much of Netflix today we're playing games. So there's also this dining area. And guys, you're going to be playing this today. Monopoly. Even though it looks like Monopoly for kids, but I can see it's for family. We'll be selling property and all. Microwave, the fridge. We've already put some stuff here, and we're going to buy some more. You can cook for yourself. Of course, it's an Airbnb, it's self-catering. tissue, towel, duvet. You know how it is. So there's extra space here, and it's in a very quiet place. And then there is this hallway to the toilet come bathroom. So guys, you can see it is a very decent place. And guess how much this place costs? It's
between $28 and $33.
Yes, it's between $28 and $33. But because we were among the first, actually we are the second group to be hosted here, there was an offer and we paid only 2,700 Kenyan shillings. So imagine 2,700 Kenyan shillings for how many people? 3 people. It's like we paid 900 shillings per person. Imagine. Very friendly. Very friendly.
Literally camp here for a week.
Yeah.
And explore Voi to the fullest.
Actually. Oh, I forgot to mention there is some safe place for parking your car if you have come with a car. So consider this place whenever you come to Voi. It's a very pocket-friendly place for such a decent space. So guys, I think we'll play the games and then we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning! So guys, it's day 2 of our travel and we are headed to look at these people. They even don't know where they are going. We're headed to Undanyi. We want to catch the clouds. The last time I was there, we went past the clouds. We went even higher. I can't wait to have that experience again, but this time recording. So guys, let's explore the hills. Let's explore Undanyi and see which hidden gem are there. We've already taken the turn to the Taita highway. So this is usually my favorite road. Smooth kama nini. Huh? Best roads ever at this Taita roads. And the driver, we just changed the driver. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
So guys, I'm excited about this journey. Let's just explore. Let's go. Let's be on the road. I can already see. Just look at that hill. That is Sagala Hill. You can see it's covered by the clouds. It's quite cold. And you can see the scenery. That hill is just gorgeous and beautiful. So we are supposed to branch somewhere here towards Undanyi, as you can see from that road sign. Now we are taking the Undanyi road. Come for this party. Oh my god, guys, just check out this view. We had to stop here. The landscape here is just amazing. And all those extra words, hills, valleys, rocks, and they have the best roads ever. The last time I was here, there were meanders, but the road was not this good. So whoever contributed to this, kudos. These roads are just the best. Barabara za kwenye zinakaa hivi. Acha tu. So guys, this road has a lot of meanders like the Iten Cabernet Road, the one we took when we were in Eldoret going to Cheplodge Gorge. If you haven't checked the video, please do. But I didn't think I loved hills this much, but clearly it has become an obsession. It looks like there are so many schools around here. So many schools. Dembwa. people, beware of falling stones. And down there is where we came from. I hope we'll be able to show you guys this place clearly. Wow. Sharp turns. So guys, when you come here, just ensure your brakes are good. You have enough fuel because you've not come across any petrol station. And just be keen on your speeds. There are so many sharp corners. Go slowly, you'll get there. Wow, look at that rock. Wow, that's beautiful. Now, this is where we'll be having our breakfast. Taita Rocks Hotel. So guys, we came this far because we were told we'd get a very nice view of the Taita. That is called the Taita Rock. Over there, Taita Rock. And we hope we'll get somewhere where we can just stop and show you how it looks, how the valley looks. This place was recommended by our host. We had our breakfast. And we are now heading back to Mwatate so that we can take the Taveta route. We intend to get to somewhere close to the border. I've gotten another chance to show you the valley, even though it is far below, but you can see this. This is the valley. You can see how beautiful the place looks. And there is our meandering road. Just the serenity. I'm telling you, can just stay here, enjoy the birds chirping, very quiet breeze. So right now we are headed to Taveta. We have to go back to Mwatate before we take the Taveta route. I'm so full. I'm almost sleeping, but the sceneries are just keeping me awake. It's the views for us. Like I said, this is one of the best roads I've ever driven in. The views are just breathtaking. It's plain over there, semi-arid vibes, and then the hills. Oh my god, these views are just... there's no words to explain these. And by the way, we just came from the other side. There is where we came from, the other side of Fundanyi. So guys, we're entering Savo West as we head towards the border.
Taveta is a beautiful county. I mean, the transition from the topography, the hills, and now we are in a flat land. It's just magical. If you were to just visit to see this, take plenty of photos, and I don't know, frame them, sell them. It's just a beautiful place to be.
Do you ever frame or sell yours?
Once I learn to be a professional photographer, I can.
you'll never learn one day. You'll you start with small steps, Bana.
Yeah, I'm trying today. I've learned to take a few reels here and there.
Guys, we'll see if she will post the reels. This is a scam, I swear. The Taita is a plateau, which is quite semi-arid, and we've been into the southwest for like 30 minutes. I've only seen a gazelle from a distance. I hope we'll come across an animal or two, either as we are going or as we are returning. But Taita is like maybe less than 30 minutes away right now. There is a baboon. Guys, we've taken the rough road to Lake Jipe. It is one of the lakes that is around here. There too. I hope to visit both of them. So there's this rough road. It's quite rough, but we'll get there. We have never been here before. We're just using Google Maps, so we'll tell you whether the Google Map is accurate or not. But so far it has been very accurate. If I remember clearly, in my GHC or geography classes, I did not see any Lake Jipe or Lake Chala in the Kenyan map, but apparently they exist. I don't know whether we were tulicheswa. I don't know, so someone needs to give me back my school fees for sure, because I did not see any Lake Jipe or Lake Chala in my map. So this is something that is totally new, and you guys are the ones who suggested these places. So thank you so much for being proactive in the Instagram chats and in answering those questions. So let's see.
I've never had.
I'm telling you.
Anyway, it's supposed to be a big lake. Now
Actually,
it extends from Kenya to Tanzania.
yeah, and actually, is it Lake Jipe or Lake Chala?
Chala.
The next time.
Chala. It's
One of these lakes actually borders Kenya and Tanzania. And this place being close to southwest, I could see Mount Kilimanjaro from here, even though it was quite far, plus the border and the lake. This is a very touristic area. There are so many sites to be seen around this place. So Taita, they have plenty of hidden gems and other just gems that you know. It is a worthy place to travel. The lake is right there, next to that hill. Even there are some camels taking water there, but we are going to a place where we can get like a better viewpoint. We've been told that like 5 kilometers from here, or maybe 3, we'll get a better viewpoint. So guys, we've gotten to this village. It is a village with some semi-permanent houses, mud houses. So we're trying to figure out at which point we can get a better view of the lake. So there's one of the villagers who's directing us. Let's just go and see. We are going to park somewhere here. This is the village. You can see there are some few houses here and there. So we are going to park just somewhere here, and then we see if there is somewhere where we can get a better view. So guys, we are getting into Lake Jipe. It has costed us, so this ride has costed us 200 shillings. But if you come as a group, you'll use that on the motorboat. So we're just sailing. Huko katikati maji ni safi?
Uko center?
Uko safi. Unaona hapa maji ni chafu.
Lakini kwa kunywa ndo kidogo na moshi kwa wale ambao ni
Wow. It's actually a very big lake. Hana huko kote. All the way. Kule ni Tanzania. Oh, so that side is Tanzania. What is the name of the hills?
Paramount.
Paramount.
Ni huo mlima ndo njia kwenda Dar.
Oh.
Dar es Salaam.
So kutoka hapa kwenda Dar ni karibu kupitia hapa?
Ni karibu.
Kama how many hours?
Sema kama 4 hours.
Sisi hapo ni karibu. So we've been told that these are Pare Mounts. I think it's a mountain or something. Behind it is the route to Dar es Salaam. Yes, Dar es Salaam. Is Dar es Salaam the capital city of Tanzania? One of the cities in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Yes, and it is 4 hours from here. Dar es Salaam is 4 hours from here. So if you're in Mombasa and you want to go to Tanzania, you can as well just use the Taveta route. It's closer than the Namanga route. Samaki gani wanapatikana hapa?
Kuna mudfish.
Oh, mudfish. Kama ile Lake Victoria. Tilapia. Omena
pia hiyo.
Sasa mnafanya fishing saa ngapi?
Fishing? Usiku ama mchana.
Hata mchana hivi unaweza fanya fishing?
Nafanya.
No, waves zimeanza. Naomba uturudishe.
Kwenda huko mbele huko ndo unaingia Tanzania huko.
So anywhere across the mountain. Na hapa panaitwaje?
Hapa hivi. Hapa panaitwa Ujaluoni.
Ati?
Ujaluoni.
Ujaluoni? Mbona Ujaluoni?
Kuna Wajaluo wengi yani kando ya bahari. Ndio maana tukaitwa hivi.
Okay. Most of those people who stay there are fishermen, and if you come here you visit, because this place I've not seen any public means of transportation coming this side, especially the matatus. I've only seen motorbikes, and I think it will cost you a lot when you use a motorbike from the main road coming in this direction. If you must stay, there is a Lake Jipe campsite or something. We've seen it while we're in the lake. We saw it on the farthest end. And right now, guys, we are racing to go back. We are hoping to show you a castle on the road if we'll make it, and then we go somewhere else. Where we are staying tonight, it's somewhere in Savo West, and the main gates get closed at 6 p.m. so we have to go there before 6. I'm in Savo West National Park. This is a privilege. I've always passed by the road, but this time I'm inside. Yeah! So I'm headed to my Airbnb. I'm still on the Voi Taveta route. I'm headed to an Airbnb right inside the park. It's called Severin Safari Camp, and I'm with my crew here. This is the crew. We've come from Taveta. Actually went to Jipe. We've gone to Grogan Castle. I keep saying gonads. We've gone there. We've gone to Lake Jipe, and then we went to Taveta to fix the car. But right now we are back. At least we are going to relax, and then tomorrow we'll show you some more gem. However, where we're going to stay is also another gem. We saw it on their website and we're just impressed. We had to come this far. Tumechoma mafuta back and forth, lakini I assure you it is 46 kilometers from the main gate. The main gate is through the KWS, Kenya Wildlife Service gate, in Mactao. So you only pay 500 shillings per head and 300 shillings for the car. So once you get in, you will have to travel 46 kilometers. So we still have a long way, and I'm afraid we won't get to watch the sundowner from the Airbnb. We might just stop somewhere. It is a ritual, what can I say? So guys, here is Savo. We're using the rough road, but the road is relatively good. Even Lake Jipe, you can access it through the other side of the national park. So there's another gate on the other side. If we knew early in the morning, we couldn't have gone to Jipe using the Taveta route. We could just get in through the KWS route. So here are some. Oh, they're running away. Jesu. We must have scared them. We spotted some antelope. We are hoping we'll see some other animals, because it's in the evening. It's not so hot, it's a bit cool, so most animals come out to eat right now. Prepared our dinner and we are having dinner by the bonfire. We're already hearing some hyenas laughing. We got here at around 9:30, and because it's in the wild, there is no power, so the power that is just lighting the place is from solar power, but it will be off at 11. Imagine you have like 10 minutes to be done with eating, but sisi ni nani, we'll eat around this bonfire until when the lights go off. And then when the lights go off, network goes off. You cannot call, literally you cannot do anything. So when you want to just come and chill, this is the place. But thank God, by 5 lights will be on. The power rather will be on. Good morning, guys. Welcome again. We got to our BNB very late. We got lost in the wild. I think we missed, there's a turn we missed, but also the signage, I would say the signage is not very well done, but we missed a turn. It is one of the camps that it has. So this place is called, did I even mention the place? It's called Severin Safari Camp. So guys, let me show you around. The self-catering bandas are these ones, but I'm staying there. You can see the car. We should give this car an animal's name because it is very resilient. But anyways, guys, let me show you a brief room tour. The cottages or the bandas you've seen are part of Severin Safari Camp. So these cottages, they are called Kitani camps. So this is one of them, and ours is called Swara. It is a self-catering banda. So let me show you.
Hi, good morning.
So here is our kitchen. It literally has like the basic stuff, utensils. There's some spoons here and forks. You can cook for yourself, as they say, self-catering. A small fridge and somewhere to clean. They provide like free gas. You don't have to carry it. And this will be our dining space today. We've already made our breakfast. We packed them in some, we packed them. They're just ready to go. Even though we'll take them here, we can carry some. So welcome to our space. This is where we slept yesterday. It's called Swara. So we are 3. These are our 3 beds. They're actually comfortable beds. Very comfortable mattress. It's been long since I covered myself with a duvet. It's a light, let's just say a light duvet. So this was just really comfortable. So whenever the lights go off at 11, you should know this. When the lights go off, you won't get network because here it is in the middle of Savo West. So there's no network. There won't be any network. There won't be Wi-Fi. And this is what you use for lighting. It is a kerosene lamp. It is the one we used to use back then. So at least if you are the kind of a person who wants to stay away from the internet or plenty of technology, this is the best place to be because there's no TV. All you can listen to are those. You can see animals making all those sounds, birds chirping, there are monkeys playing around and all that. To study here or wherever, but this is where you relax. Those are those camping seats. And then this is the tiny wardrobe. And then welcome to the washroom. So they provide towels, they provide shower gels, they provide soap if you need it. Okay, they also provide tissues. There's a tissue here and there's this hand tissue. And then there is a dustbin. The water here comes with very high jets. I'm telling you, if you need therapy, it's like a standing jacuzzi. The jets, at first I was so scared, but it's really nice once you get into the water. And there is warm water heated by the solar. So one of the reasons, actually this space is very clean. There is no the mainstream electric line around here. So all they use is a power solar and generator. So when it gets to that time, they shut it down. And also it is good if you come here, it means you want to stay in the wild. So some of these civilization things, electricity and all that, are cut off so that you can relax. Yesterday we had our dinner at the bonfire over there. The bonfire is good, especially if you want to stay outside in the wild, because most animals, even the dangerous ones, they fear fire, so they'll keep off. Maybe they'll just observe you from a distance, but they won't get close. In case you buy some meat or chicken that you want to barbecue, there's a staff whom I think is a warden, so he made the fire. If you need to grill chicken or beef, they provide that barbecue grill, so you can basically do anything here. So guys, Sovereign Safari Camp also offers modern furnished, very beautiful tents. It has a gym, a spa and a restaurant. I will give you a proper tour of the whole place in another video, so stay tuned and don't forget to hit that notification bell. We almost got lost again in Savo again today. I just freaked out. It wouldn't be funny because imagine it's like almost 78 kilometers from the gate to Severin. So if you get, it's actually 55 kilometers. So imagine getting lost in 55 kilometers in a wide field. The game is very big. It crosses towards like Tanzania. You cannot even rely on Google Maps because you do not have network here. But thank God we are Maktau Gate. Look how dirty the car is. We are headed to yet another lake in Taita Taveta. It's called Lake Chala.
Today I just lose a kg or two.
Umeanza kuema tayari.
This will cover our exercise for the day. And we're actually going for two. This has turned into a hiking expedition. We thought we could come with our cars, but
Tulipanda hapo juu mtaona Kilimanjaro, tuko the other side.
What is the history?
Hii ilikuwa ni village. Hapo 1950s huko.
1950s.
Kutokea kama ndio Africa. Over 200 people.
So it was a village.
Yeah.
Earthquake ikaiteremsha chini.
Unaona paka venye hicho.
Okay. That's a nice view. Hiyo ni nini, irrigation scheme?
Yeah, greenhouse ile. Wanatengeneza ile, kuna hizi nyingine zinatengenezwa kahawa hizi kama nyasi. Ladha nzuri ukiweka kwa chai. Oh,
nini, lemongrass?
Yeah, hizo.
Oh, they are exported?
Yeah.
Wow. Now we've had in this greenhouse they plant lemongrass and it gets exported. Wow. Pale ni wapi?
Zile kule ni ile ni mlima hiyo mmeenda Jipe. So unaona hapa kuna lake hapa.
Yeah, I can see Lake Jipe.
Yeah.
By the way.
So
Lake Jipe si ni pale?
Alafu sasa unaona hapa kuna mto. Unaona hiyo miti iko green ndio ni mto imeenda mpaka imeshikana hiyo lake. Kwa hivyo ile maji ya hapa inakutana chini na juu kwenda huko.
Wow, this is a beautiful view. Yeah. We are getting closer.
Yeah. Almost there. Just 2 posts.
Sikia mwenye anajua kuencourage watu. Hadi tumefika.
Nimekwambia bado post mbili hii na hiyo nyingine.
End of climbing lane. Okay. So there used to be a hotel here.
Yeah, this is the
So guys, there used to be a resort here. Ilikuwa inaitwaje hiyo resort?
Chala Hotel Resort.
Oh, Chala Hotel or Resort. But it went down or it got shut down because of bankruptcy. But there is superstition that this person did not offer the right sacrifices. I don't know. Yeah, and here is the view. The view we've been climbing.
Ukiona Kilimanjaro, sasa pale ndio unaona venye inaenda. Ndio.
Wow.
Unaona kama maji yako karibu sana. Hapo mahali ni parefu kushinda hii sehemu ambayo tumepanda kugusa ile maji. Lakini tukienda kwa hivi kuna mahali tutashika.
So the hill we've been climbing is called Chala Hill. It's the one that has this creek.
Sasa angalia kwenye hiko. Inakaa kama kitu katika ka slide down. So hiyo iko inaonekana kutoka huko.
Yeah, this must have been a beautiful hotel.
Na concept ya kujenga kwanza.
Wow.
Si waterfalls, zile ni ile penye slide rocks zile kwa bruised.
Wow. Wow. It is a huge one.
Kwanza cheki, this guy hata alikuwa na swimming hapa hivi.
Yeah, kuna swimming pool hapo tukiteremka kwa hofu.
Wow.
Karibu na pool.
By the way, you can see nini?
Mount Kilimanjaro ile.
Yeah. By the way.
Pale chini ilipoanzia penye imeenda mpaka juu. Tuko juu sana.
So this is one of the hills surrounding Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Right at the border. Sio?
They believe that hizi ni watoto Kilimanjaro zile.
Oh, they are baby Kilimanjaro.
Come on, mzee.
Guys, this is amazing. This is indeed a crater lake. Iko sawa.
Leo miaka hii yote nilifanya.
Better view up here. Wow. Hapa sasa unaona yote. So you can do so many activities here. There is boat riding, there is fishing, but when you go down there, you have to talk to the local fishermen who will take you there, because apparently there have been a few accidents here and there on this lake. So if you want to do activities, you better come early. It's quite late, so we have to go back. It's yet another day. We are on our way to Nairobi. We left Voi some time back, maybe an hour and a half. Actually an hour and a half. We are already at Mtitoande. When we left Taita yesterday, we went straight back to the same Airbnb we stayed at in Voi, slept, we fixed one or two things in the car, and then we hit the road. So we are still headed towards Nairobi, and I'm sure there is more planned. We have a lot in mind, guys. Just stay tuned and let's explore. This excursion is just the best I've ever done. Driving this far, usually I just drive to the farthest Malindi, but this time this guy is going to get to Nairobi. I'm excited.
Taking pictures out on the beach in Venice. Do you remember?
Welcome.
And I still keep them alive. They're still burning in. Alive again. I feel it in the air, something new. I feel it drawing me. It'll all get better. It'll all get better. It'll all get better.
You should try. Reason with me. If I don't get today, I go get up tomorrow.
Guys, we are at Makutano. We've taken a bathroom break, but it's been raining. I'm telling you, it's been raining. I've been having difficulty seeing in front. So I've just been going slowly. I don't know what time we'll get to Nairobi, but at least we have an Airbnb booked. I hope we won't get the jam. Where? Especially when it... Oh my God, it's already started. It's 5:52, meaning that jam ishashika. We'll see. We'll see at what time we'll get to our Airbnb. But otherwise, I am not exhausted. I think I liked the journey. Nadia.
It's fun. I can't wait to get to Nairobi, but the cold, man, the reality check. Mezoea
Joto.
Joto ya 32 degrees.
Now it's cold.
Now it's really cold.
But thank
16
God.
degrees.
But thank God. But thank God it's warm. It's warmer in the car.
Yeah.
I think when we get to the Airbnb is when we'll get the real heat of the cold. It will get really cold, but here we go. And we begin again, or we continue.
They gon' love me for my ambition, ambition, ambition. My ambition.
So this is Nairobi. On my right is Nairobi National Park, the only national park in a city. The only one.
Out from my anxiety. You took away the lies I've been telling myself.
We have arrived to where we are supposed to have accommodation. Now let's go and check in and see if what we saw in the pictures matches what you're going to see. So guys, we checked into our Airbnb and it's just the most beautiful Airbnb ever. It is somewhere in Kilimani. I'm telling you guys, whatever we saw on the photos is what we can see here. So you'll see a tour of this place, like the exclusive tour of this place, in another video. If I haven't posted it yet, wait for it. We have ordered some supplies. We are waiting for them and then we cook because we are cutting on cost. This place costed us almost 13 G's for 3 people per night. So to cut on the cost, we have decided to cook for ourselves. And we know we carried everything, including maize flour, rice. We carried everything. So whatever is being supplied are just the perishables that we could not carry from Mombasa. Anyways, we intend to just enjoy the house. Yeah, I'll just show you a very brief idea. Just look at this. You have an idea of how the place looks. But the entire tour of the place will be on another video. I'm in this, but I still feel cold. And the way this place is very warm. It's warmer than outside. Mazee hapana. Nairobi. But at least change is good, Change is good. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for more fun with my fun team and all that. Welcome. We've made our supper, some gizzards, rice and kachumbari, and of course our favorite sauce.
I wanna go back. I wanna go back to how it was before we lost.
So there is this lounge up here and the view now, the entire view. Oh my god! Just check that out. Check that out. So today we are leaving Nairobi, headed to Eldoret and further north, and we are so excited about this. It will be like a 2 weeks journey across Kenya. So let's go.
Wow, this is Nairobi Expressway. I can't wait to see how it will look like once it's completed.
I was lost, but you helped me find my way. Tainted by a desire, 'cause I was scared to face the truth. You pulled me out from my anxiety. You took away the lies I've been telling myself. You took away the fear I've been.
So we are at Kimende, just fueling the car and then we go ahead. Now, instead of someone bringing us coffee with this cold, they have decided to get us some ice cream. Akisi tutakufa surely. Money has been poured to finish us.
No, I can love you with my all. Now with you, I feel so different and alive once more. You created a world so I can see all the truth. You created a world so I can be my everything. Alive once more.
Oh, Nakuru is now a city. Aha! This is Nakuru city. It is now a city. I forgot that. How can I? Watu wa Las Vegas, poleni.
You make me happier.
It's yet another day on the road and we are already in Eldoret. We got to Eldoret very late, but now we are leaving for Lodwar and this is Eldoret.
So this is the main highway in Eldoret. It's called Uganda Road. Yeah, it's Uganda Road. And this is the Matatu stage. Matatu are the PSVs, public service vehicles. If you want to go to the Western Kenya, over there is the stage, just behind these wall here.
Guys, I've already made a tour of Eldoret town. Please check it out. It's quite big and due to devolution, it has really grown, I must say. So yesterday we stayed at a friend's place. We got there at around 9:30. I'm telling you, driving at night is not my strongest suit. But thank God today we have the other driver. So guys, I'm sure very few people have shown you the route to Lodwar. So I'll show you as much as I can, because I was there more than 10 years ago, and actually more than 15 years ago I was in Lodwar. So I expect a lot of changes, and I'm told that road has been made. I can't wait to just see it and to believe it. I just have to see it to believe it, because we used to go, you could even travel for 9 hours. If the car is even slower, you could travel for 12 hours from Kitale to Lodwar. Let's keep counting. I'll tell you how many hours it will take this time. If you don't know where Lodwar is, it's the main town of Turkana district, further north of Kenya.
When you get into my deep end.
Generation yetu so tujiangalie, haina maana mimi na wewe kuzozana.
So this is the road to Bungoma and Kiminini, and then this highway straight to Kitale. And here we go. Welcome to Kitale town. Indo Kitale. Inaanzia hapa inasonga mpaka kule. Looks like there are many roads being constructed here. Last time I was here, it was just the same Kitale I knew since when I was a kid. And last time is less than 12 months ago. Some developments here and there is good. And then the only post office is over there. Now this tall orange building is called Vision Gates. There's that famous hotel there, rather popular hotel here. That is if it still exists. Yes, Vision Gates. And then Iroko hotels. Here is where you get some really nice local food. This is the lane where there are plenty of supermarkets. Guys, we took a break, went into one of the supermarket, ATL supermarket, to buy some supplies here. We got some supplies and some food, which we hope to eat as will be on our way.
This is where most of the maize in Kenya comes.
Actually, they call it the granary of the country. It is where maize comes from. Like a very huge percentage of the maize that is used in Kenya comes from Kitale and its environments. Kitale, and part of it is from Eldoret. Someone should add the center of border borders.
Yes, exactly. It's just too much.
Hey, there's usually too many border borders here. Wow. So this is the industrial area where there are plenty of warehouses and factories. So one of the factories in Kitale that has really helped this town to grow is Kenya Seed. Kenya Seed is an agricultural company that produces the seeds that are used. So many people just come and buy seeds from there and then they go and plant. They also educate farmers on how to use different types of seeds, how to tend for different types of plants and all that. That is why there's plenty of food production in Kitale. We are taking the left turn so that we can go to the Kitale Kapenguria road, which will take us to Lodwar. Usually there is a big forest before you get to the junction. When we were young, we used to walk from here up to the end of this road. Now you could just see the forest. We feared getting closer to the forest because we thought there were some animals and all. We're turning to our left again to take the Kitale Kapenguria road. When you go straight, you'll be going to Cherangani, but on this other side, the one we are taking, we're using the Kapenguria road. Now there is the big hotel. It's called a Turkana. When we were younger, we used to say, we should just come in there. Swim. We go swim. Say what had to do to swim. We don't know how to swim, but we used to just dream of going in there, swimming, maybe eating some snacks, maybe chips and all that, and then we'll just feel accomplished. I hope I get to do that this time. Okay, the feeling won't be the same, but I hope. Kingiengia humu ndani ndani, there are plenty of nice houses.
Cheap.
No.
Cheap houses.
Okay, accommodation is cheap here if you rent, but buying land here, my friend, it's very, very expensive. I think because of farming. So this stage is called Namawanga. So guys, we passed by our family friend's place, had our lunch. Actually, I was dropping something, but they insisted that I have to have the lunch there. But it was nice meeting my people. Now we are just fueling. We have fueled actually, full tank. And we are putting some pressure on the tires because the journey is long and we don't know where we can get the next petrol station. So we are now ready to go to Lodwar. has exceeded my expectation. Kabisa. Takwel Gorge is not very far from Kapenguria. It's usually in West Pokot. I don't know which place exactly, but I hope I'll be able to visit that place in this trip. Kapenguria is bigger than I expected. It has really grown, or maybe the last time I was here I did not travel much, but it has really grown. And actually I've been told that West Pokot has really nice terrains. I can't wait to see them. I hope my camera will be able to capture it properly. Wow, this place has similar topography as Iten, sindio?
Yeah.
It is very similar to Iten. Nice terrain, but meandering roads. Wow, wow, wow. Just check that out. Oh, our country is beautiful with the best terrains ever. Oh, 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 oh. Akisiamini, by the way, I can't believe this. I didn't appreciate this when I was younger. When I was younger, there was a lot of accidents happening here because of this steep slope. You can see black spot. Kamatira, Kamatira. It has the best views, but it's a very dangerous road. Wow. More sharp corners. By the way, this road used to be horrible. It has just been made the other day. I'm happy because of that. Because when we were younger, there used to be bandits who could stop cars right here at these slopes. You know, here you cannot overspeed. They just stop you here and they steal everything from you. But since the road was made and the security was what do you say?
Beefed up.
Yeah, the security was beefed up. The road is safe. Imagine you could not come this far without a police escort. In every bus, it was that serious. But nowadays, the security has been beefed up and you can see we are just traveling without any fear. West Pokot is very beautiful. Decided to overtake in this slope. Seriously. When you come to these roads, ensure your brakes are good, because you have seen all those meandering roads and the steep slopes. Yeah, it's quite something. The steep slopes are just quite dangerous, so you need your car serviced properly. You will know we are approaching arid areas when you see these trees.
It's the same old story.
Walking down the street,
But I see the light now. Think I could make it out. Don't tell me that I might be.
This view is amazing. West Pokot is amazing. The terrain, I just love these hills. I just love these hills and how peaceful the place is. Oh my god. Huh?
That hill.
And then look at these trees. They just look like some, this is just beauty. We just had to stop here. We are still within West Pokot. We stopped here for just this view. Just enjoy this view because we know we'll get to Lodwar quite late.
I just wanna live and let go and just lose control. Just lose control. It'll be alright, this I know, deep in my soul. So just lose control. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. What's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? I just wanna let try to keep from drowning, from this world I'm found in. Gotta get out of my head this time.
Oh, a rainbow.
It's touching
Rainbow that touches the hill. Seems like there's somewhere, it looks like there's a place where it's raining. Sindio? This is yet another center. You can see it has so many people. It's Ortum. Yes, Ortum town. I don't know if I should call it a town or a center, but it's somewhere in the middle of the rock of the hills. These beautiful hills. I mean, I can't even believe this. It's just unbelievable. Wow. I'm beyond words. I'm telling you guys, I'm beyond words. I don't know why I did not appreciate this when I was younger, but I'm glad I came back. And then they have these streams of water all over. It's just natural beauty. It's true that West Pokot, I will say this confidently, it's true that West Pokot has one of the best terrains I've ever seen in my travel in Kenya. That one, I'll say it confidently. This far, they're among the top 5. In fact, top 3. This is just beautiful. Okay, let me think like a business person. This is a really nice place to do business. Paragliding can be done here. A lot of zip lining can be done here. A lot of sports, I'm telling you guys. Hiking can be organized. By the way, you two are traveling agents, seriously. You should consider bringing people up here so that they can see the plenty of waterfalls that are along this road. There are plenty of them. You cannot see all these hills and miss waterfalls. And that also makes sense because Takwel Gorge, where KenGen generates power or taps power, is somewhere around this place. Consider touring West Pokot. I'll come back and tour West Pokot as a whole some other day, but what I have seen, it's really a city of hidden treasures. This is just beautiful. And we can already see the plantations changing. More acacia trees are coming through, meaning that now we're approaching Turkana.
I just wanna live and let go and just lose control. Just lose control. It'll be alright, this I know, deep in my soul. So just lose control.
Having such a big smile, ear to ear smile, I'm telling you. This is just beautiful. This is beautiful, I'm telling you. Oh my God. Nahaziishi, there are just so many. You just can't get enough of this. Guys, explore West Pokot. Look at those hills up there. It's beautiful, but the road is very steep. Here we're driving at 30 kilometers per hour. Safety first. The road is beautiful. Thank you whoever constructed these roads for enabling us enjoy the view without being worried that maybe a rock will fall on us or something of that sort. You know, as we are seeing all these views, the driver cannot be able to see like the sides here and there. So yeah, he has decided to stop the car so that he can also have this view, because we've just been exclaiming, oh, beautiful, all that. He cannot keep his eyes off the road. But here is the chance. Guys, this is unbelievable. And it looks like this river really is used by the locals. There are some people, actually I think they are mining. They are mining. I'm just seeing them washing the soil. It looks like we have covered all the hills. Now we are headed towards some plain land. The hills are far behind. And you can see around here there are so many pastoralists because there are cows, camels on the road. They're not even scared. We're expecting more animals on the road. Goats, cattle, camels, because we are approaching the Turkana side, and Turkana people are majorly pastoralists. Turkana and Pokot people sell a lot of charcoal because these indigenous forests of theirs, you can see a goat crossing, because these indigenous bushes and shrubs produce really quality charcoal. I would like people to conserve the environment, but it is their way of life, so I'm not going to judge. Now those are charcoal being sold by the road. They have the best charcoal. Actually, the charcoal is quite expensive because it's some of the best charcoal ever. There is a river that usually separates West Pokot from Turkana County. It's called Takwel River, and I think we are approaching it because I can see there's some very green trees here, acacia trees. Okay, I love this bridge already. The road here is pretty good. Now we have crossed West Pokot. We are entering Turkana County. Yeah, it's a very clean town. Is it a town or center? I think it's a town. This qualifies to be a town. It is well lit. It is the most lit street since we left Kitale. But kudos to the Turkana County government. So guys, this is a temporary river, meaning that, or rather, this is a seasonal river, meaning that it flows whenever it rains only. So what used to happen here is that when we would travel from Lodwar or from Kitale towards Lodwar, you would have to, and then you find this place flooded, you'd have to wait until when the river goes down is when now you cross. The time that when I was very young, around 10, we stayed by the river for almost 3 days waiting, and imagine we had not carried food or any other supplies. So at some point I stayed hungry. At some point I stayed hungry for like the last day, I think. Yes, until another lorry came with plenty of fruits and some bread, and then I was given, because you know, being a kid, you're given some priority. The hills here are quite different. They don't have much vegetation like the ones in West Pokot. There goes our sunset. So guys, from Lokichar, the road is still under construction, so there is a 30-kilometer diversion of Maram Road, which is relatively smooth. We got to Lodwar very late in the evening at around 9 p.m. after a 9-hour journey from Kitale. We are already in Lodwar. We have just left our Airbnb and we are going to do a tour of Lodwar. The last time I was in Lodwar, okay, let me tell you something before I continue. I was born in Lodwar. I stayed in Lodwar for most of my childhood, but we moved out of Lodwar to go to a different town. So coming back is like coming back home, but it's been so many years, more than 15 years, and I'm told it's so different right now. I can't wait to just see how different Lodwar is. The things I took for granted when I was a kid, or the things I knew but I never did, or the places I knew but I never visited. This is my main tour of coming to Turkana County. Actually, it's just for personal reasons, for my own curiosity, and I'm sure you guys are equally curious to see how Lodwar looks like and the things you can do around Lodwar and why tourism has started peaking in Lodwar. So guys, let's go. It's already very hot. I don't know why I've worn these two, but it's super hot. Guys, yesterday night we got here at around 9:30. We had booked our B&B somewhere in a place called Kanan. I'm told it's called Kanan. It's near Kanamkemer. And I've actually forgotten the names of these places, so you'll forgive me for that. I hope I'll get a local who will show me around or tell me the name of these places. The last time I was, let me just say, Kanamkemer side, there were no flats, there were no permanent houses. Most of them were just semi-permanent houses that were very scarce. This road was, you could not use this road. These roads were, they were just horrible. But nowadays, Lodwar has tarmac roads. This is just a wonderful. So initially this was just a Maram road. There was no tarmac like anywhere in Lodwar, anywhere at all. But you can see right now the tarmac road gets here. This is just a great development.
When you Google Turkana County, online all you see are manyatas and people living remotely. Okay, I didn't expect to see so many buildings.
Oh, so every time I tell you that I used to live in Lodwar, now you used to just imagine we used to live in manyatas.
Yeah, manyatas.
There are quite a good number of permanent houses. Back then there were a couple of permanent houses, but nowadays you can get nice cottages, nice manyatas, which are cottages. Okay, manyatas are those, what do you call them? The houses made by the Turkana, traditional Turkana houses.
They're manyatas.
Yeah, they're called manyatas.
Masai.
It's not necessarily Masai. You know, they're pastoralists. They're all pastoralists. The Masai, Samburu, Turkana, they have a lot of similarities. Before you get to Kanamkemer, there used to be this bridge. I remember when we were kids, we would walk on the bridge, and it was made of iron sheet. Now, if you just step, you just hear a lot of noise. Just below it is River Takwel. I'm telling you, I used to be scared of passing there. Imagine just walking on iron sheet, the noise that iron sheet makes whenever you step on it. It was scary, but I'm told nowadays there's a very decent bridge. I can't wait to see the bridge. This is River Takwel, and the bridge I'm talking about is the other one over there. looks like a market. So guys, I'm not sure whether that river was River Takwel or Kawalase.
The one that separated Turkana County.
That one was Takwel, but this one is, it must be Kawalase.
Or this one.
Yeah, I think it's Kawalase. One of those. Wow, nowadays there's even a footbridge. Hey, this is a different Lodwar, I'm telling you. This is a different Lodwar than the one I know. Now let's see where this road leads us. Now my Google map tells me that this is the road to the airport or airstrip. Referral hospital. Nice. They have a referral hospital. Wow. Lodwar Vocational Training Center. We are headed to the highest point of Lodwar, where there is that monument that looks like the one in Rio. Let me just say the one in Rio
De Janeiro.
It's called Rio?
De Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro. Yes. It is the highest point here. When you just get into the town, you'll see that hill and that monument up there. So the entrance, we've been told, is free, and you can even drive to the top. So here we are. I would like to hike, but it's hot.
They are calling it the Christ the Redeemer sculpture.
The clearance of Maka is quite low. It will be tricky to get up there, so we've been given a parking and then we'll walk to the top.
So we are going to the Christ of Redeemer's statue in Lodwar Hills, and it has turned out to be a hiking expedition yet again. I hope I will survive it.
But the roads here are quite zimtengenezwa. They're better, you can actually walk. So it's not necessarily a hiking, it's just a walking expedition. And we're hoping to do a picnic up there. Yes. And of course, I have my binoculars here, so I'll be seeing Lodwar very well. So if you have any prayer request, you put it here. Any donation, you put it here. And this is the first stage of Way of the Cross. The entrance fee is 50 shillings per head, but that is just for the maintenance of the place. The last person can get in at 5:30 in the evening. I wish I could have a sundowner here, but considering the workers here leave at 5:30, I just decided to come in early. And then on my right, over there, that one is Lodwar Boys. We used to call it Lodwar High School. It is a high school for boys over there. Imagine if this is the view we have and we haven't gotten to the top. Oh Jesus, haki nimeanza kupumua. So this one is technically where nowadays people from this parish do the Way of the Cross. Where you put the prayer requests is the first station. So there are so many of them up to the top of the hill. So this is another one. Jesus is condemned, and then Jesus carries the cross. So this is actually a holy sanctuary or a holy shrine where people come to pray, like for real. It's not just a beautification thing. It is actually a shrine where people come to pray. Okay, this just puts everything to perspective. It looks so real. So guys, this is the guide to the Way of the Cross. If you are a Catholic, you have an idea. It is maintained and built by the Catholic Church. Wow. Okay, I'm drinking water, but I'm still dehydrated. Hi.
I just needed to take a break. My heart is pounding in my mouth.
Ooh, I am telling you, you'll be a hiker by force.
This journey I will actually lose many pounds. I hope.
You hope?
I hope.
I'm telling you, with this heat, I'm telling you, it is actually 3, but the sun is so hot. So we are almost at the main statue. Huh? Christ the King. I can't wait to get there. Oh, it's Christ the King.
The Redeemer.
Christ the Redeemer.
Yes.
Not Christ the King.
No. Christ the Redeemer.
He's still the King, anyways.
Yeah. Like that.
Drum rolls.
Losing time, I'm fading.
So guys, on to the final reveal of the entire Lodwar. Check it out. I can literally see everything. There's some construction going on down there. I think it's a road construction. And then this is where now Lodwar town comes in. You can see all these buildings that makes Lodwar town. There are plenty of schools surrounding this place. So there is a vocational school, there is Lodwar Polytechnic, and then there is Lodwar High over there. Just next to the airport is Lodwar Primary. Now when we were young, we used to come for games over there. And then there's a river behind us. Over there. Actually 2 rivers breeze here. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. You can see that tarmac all the way. That is the airstrip. We could have taken our food and our snacks in the car, but we could not resist this view. We just had to have a picnic here because the view, this is something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
And the breeze.
And the breeze here is quite good. Lodwar is hot. This breeze at least it's very refreshing. When we were here, we've noticed from the register that only 3 people came before us, and as we are leaving, 2 other people came after us. But maybe over the weekend, more people come. But because I'm told in December there are quite a number of people who visited this place, so that's a good thing. Wow, I'll be back there. So it is called St. Elizabeth. Let me just slow down so that I can read for you. The actual name of that place is Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Shrine. So let's explore Lodwar town. So this is the road to the airstrip. So commuting from one place to another should be easy because there are plenty of border borders. Border borders are these motorbikes and taxis. I've seen a couple. You can see the road is being made, pavements as well. This petrol station, it was the only one in town way back in 90s and early 2000. This Kobil. So if someone could tell you that Niko Kobil, you just know this is just the only place the Kobil could be. This place right here. And I have seen a market for baskets. I'll be back to buy a few. You can see a bank here. Kanam Stationery. So I'm just going round. I've forgotten the name for these places, but I'm just going round so that you guys can have a rough idea of how it looks like as I explore as well. Nowadays there are so many cars. Many people used to avoid the Lodwar Turkana side because of the poor roads, but since the road was made, I think more investors have come in to invest more in Lodwar. Access roads have not been made yet, but at least they are smooth. Actually, most people in Lodwar, they come out to walk around town, the afternoon, or maybe after 5 when the sun has gone down, because the heat here is usually ridiculous. Lodwar Lodge Hotel and Restaurant, nice. So at least there's a place you can stay. There's a bank there. I think this is a stage for public service vehicles, shuttles to Kitale. A number of shops. This is a busy place. It's a busy place.
Nimeona beetroot juice 70 bob.
Huh?
Sasa nimeona beetroot juice hapo nyuma 70 bob. Then looks like food ni affordable but sio nyama.
No, it depends. You know, it depends with where they get their supplies from.
I will ask.
Nice. This is really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this place is quite busy. You can see some fruits and vegetables being sold. I actually don't know the name of this place, but it is right opposite the airport. So this poster has been here forever. I remember going to Posta. Posta and KCB zilikuwa zinafuatana. You can see Posta and then KCB. I remember this place, but there were no these buildings. This was just plain land. The number of motorbikes, I'm telling you. We used to buy vegetable and fruits and all that. This is now the market. As I'm trying to trace where we used to stay, when we stayed in Lodwar. This is the social hall. It's called Lokiriama. We used to come and play here. You can see there is a basketball pitch here. Here is where most of us learned how to play basketball. I actually play basketball, so I learned here, right here. And behind it there is a library where we used to come and read. But this place was made by the Catholic Church to provide something for the youth, to distract the youth, I think. So guys, this was my nursery school. There used to be only that one block, but right now I can see there are a couple. There's that one and there's another one behind there. But that is where I went for my nursery school. It was nice seeing it again. So guys, later we visited Bishop Mahon Primary School. This is where I began my 844 education. We used to sit on concrete blocks and we really enjoyed our lessons. It was great reliving my childhood memories. Hi, and we are headed to Local to Lake Turkana to see the activities that we can do there. So we are already on the road, and to go there you have to go with a 4x4, a 4-wheel drive, because the road is not so good. So we've hired one at 8,000. That was a subsidized price. It's supposed to be 10,000. Imagine, that is how expensive hiring cars in Lodwar is. And then you have to fuel the car, I tell you. And the fuel here, imagine, diesel is 114, petrol is 134. Yet in Mombasa it's 127, and I was complaining. So let's go to Lake Turkana. Oh, we're looking for the standing stones. Here at Standing Stones, they're right next to the road. Okay, I expected very tall pillars, but they're not that tall. You can see, maybe a meter long or something. It said that it is 2 millennia old, I've got this from Google, 2 millennia old, and it is a sanctuary for people to come and pray. You can see all these pebbles. These are put there by Turkana people, and the myth has it that there was a sorcerer who was passing by the road, and then he saw some people dancing here, and then those people started laughing at his outfit. I don't know if it was a he or a she, the outfit of the sorcerer, and then the sorcerer turned them into stones. Otherwise, it has been used as a sanctuary for praying. You can see these stones, they look like they are freshly they look like they have just been put here the other day, but the stones themselves are like 2,000 years old. So that's the myth. And if you pass by the road, you'll see that it has been fenced. You can easily pass it, and they are not very tall pillars, they're just this tall. So let's go. It's just on our way from between Lodwar and Kalokol. We are having a snack before we go to hike. We paid 300 shillings per head for KWS. The charges for the boat is 9,000 shillings. Imagine 9,000 to carry 4 people. It's damn expensive, I think, because of monopoly, I would say, and there are very few people who do this business. Tourism is very low here, so whenever they get any tourists, they take advantage somehow. So just like Lake Naivasha, Lake Turkana has also swollen. You can see that the water has burst the banks. Imagine these were manyatas where people used to stay some time back, but you can see it has already submerged into the water. So all these boats are for fishermen. The boat that you're supposed to take is somewhere in the middle of nowhere, so we will just take the local fishermen boats to our motorboat. But otherwise, water, check. Phone and cameras, check. I'm good. We'll be doing some hiking. So by the way, we hope to see the crater lakes. Yes, Lake Turkana has crater lakes, and it's damn expensive to get there. It's best if you come as a group of maybe 7-10 people will be much cheaper, because as a group of 4 we are paying 9,000 for the boat. That one includes the fuel and all those things that are required by the boat. 9,000 to and fro. And remember, we paid for this 4x4, the 4-wheel drive, for it 8,000 without the fuel. We had to fuel it again. So you can imagine the total amount that it has costed us. It is quite expensive. The tourism board should do something about Turkana and encourage more tourism, because the prices they're hindering tourism for sure. I would say that. But let's hope it's worth the cost. Look at this one. So guys, this is Long H. It's an island I never thought existed. It is a town on its own. Most fishermen stay here and they get power supply from the solar. There's some solar power plant somewhere. Imagine there is no electricity in Kalokol, but there is electricity in Long H. Hey guys, this is the craziest boat trip I've ever had. Waves nazo. Wah, wah. I've just been screaming my lungs out, but getting here is totally worth it. Aki curiosity wewe. I hope the view is worth all those screams. Aki, I hope the view is worth it. And what I've discovered is that they have black sand. The beach is black. Anyways, so before you get here, ensure you've gotten some permission from the Kenya Wildlife. Otherwise, you'll not be allowed in. You'll have come this far for nothing. Thank God we've already gotten our tickets and we are good to go. Our boat rider is our guide. And the hiking begins. After screaming and holding the boat so tightly, I'm so tired. Because I'm nimechoka, but here I am hiking again.
Umezoea, sisi unapeta tu. Lakini watu kama mimi ni usipeta.
So we're approaching the crocodile lake, and we've been told that we have to be very quiet so that we cannot chase away the crocodiles, or we cannot like trigger them in any way. Let's hope we'll see some.
Sasa hii kitu afadhali sasa imekuwa kubwa. Samani ilikuwa hapa kidogo. Sasa imekuwa kubwa. Sasa ilikuwa na nyingine tena nyuma hapa hivi. Kama hii tena.
Our guide tells us that at times there are fishermen who come to fish around the crater lakes and in the crater lakes, which is prohibited. So whenever KWS is Kenya Wildlife Service officials, whenever they get them, they arrest them and they put them, they keep them in a, is it called a jail? A jail that has just been built. That is a small, it just looks like a small store. Yeah, because fishing here is prohibited. This is conserved by the Kenya Wildlife Service. Let's go to the next crater lake. You can see there are some people who come and stay here. They fish, prepare the fish here, eat some. You can see some net there. Those are people who are fishing illegally. You can see all these are fish bones. You see? It's very sad because we need to conserve this natural beauty for our future generations. Now if you come and fish, especially if they're coming with those very tiny nets to ensure that they fish everything, it's really sad. Yeah, there you have to see. Yeah. From this point of view, you can see the crocodile lake, the whole crocodile lake. Much better. By the time I'm done with this trip, I will have lost around 5 kgs. What?
And I'm always the last.
Hey, and the crocodile lakes gets better and better. It's like they are twins, or I don't know how far it is extended. We are still going up to see how far it has extended. But just look at that. That one is the first one. And then here is the other one. This is amazing. I would say this is worth all the screams I made when we were sailing through the waves. Wow. My friends, nimechoka. Halafu tu nikanyage sijui nini. Zinafaa kuwa 3. Nyingine ni gani?
Hapa na nyingine pale. Hapa. Unaona hapa mwali kwa na chuo. Sasa hii bahari kama hii tena.
Kuna ile ambayo imekauka.
Kuna ile imekauka. Nani kudanganya kwa na ile imekauka?
Umesikiaje? Kuna tilapia lake, kuna hii crocodile lake.
Wow.
Na kuna flamingo.
That entire space is crocodile lake only.
Sasa samani hii ilikuwa kidogo lakini maji yameongezeka. Sivyo vile imejaa hiyo. Karibu atoboa hata huko. Sasa huku ilikuwa mbali, sasa vile imeingia hivi. Unaona hii milima? Hii milima imekuwa imefikia huko.
Wa.
Mata.
Wa. Hiyo crocodile ni kubwa.
Amaje.
Oh.
Hiyo magala na
There is the crocodile over there.
Nyau ya namunya.
This is going to be difficult. I'm exhausted.
Naona hivi kwa chakula ya crocodile. Hapa ni kubwa. So this entire space, you can see that island there and the other one there. The entire space here was tilapia lake, but because of the swelling of the lake, some water from the outer side of the lake just came in, and it's now been swallowed. It is? Yeah, it has been swallowed. It has been swallowed. Now we don't have a crater lake there, but there is a flamingo lake. Let's see. Let's see how flamingo lake looks like. But it has merged with the lake. So that is the right English? Yes. The crater lake has merged with the lake. Yes. So, what? Jeez. Let me breathe and just admire this. Jehovah. What?
Ulisema nini? Nataka kuzunguka hapa yote. Sasa hivi saa 9:19.
Na hapo ndo tunataka kupita?
Sasa tupite hapa.
Ai, tupande tena.
Kupanda hii mlima?
Sasa njia ndio hiyo.
Hivi tena nipande hivi ndio atindo shortcut. Mimi muniache. Hey, come here prepared for hiking. I'm telling you guys, I'm tired. I'm even thinking of going back using the same route because the alternative route is very steep. It is the shorter route, but I would rather go back with the one we came with because I cannot climb any more hills. I cannot. Anyways, that is Flamingo Lake. You can see it's very green. Those are algae. Actually, they are algae, and it's because there is no inlet and outlet of the water. There's no flow of water there, so those algae find it more. Okay, it works for the algae. Let me just say that. Hata lusungu in Kiingereza imeenda. I'm so tired. So it is favorable for the growth of the algae. I think there are seasons when flamingos come to eat the algae here, because we all know that flamingo, their prime food is algae, but the water keeps evaporating. I think after some time, if there won't be any rain, it might dry up. Otherwise, guys, I'm still contemplating on going back as opposed to climbing up. It's too steep, even if it is the shortcut. Yeah! We go to the peak of the hill. Hey. Several thorn bruises later. Several slides later. It's already 5.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Maila, we got lost again.
We are making it a habit.
I mean, we're making it a habit of getting lost whenever, anywhere we go. Okay, I hope to get to the bottom. I'm just so exhausted. Let me tell you, my friend, if you want proper exercise, this is it. We got tired, we got used to it, we got lost, we found our way. Here we are. This is the traditional toothbrush. You don't need toothpaste when you're using this. That is the tree. So you just cut a stem. You can see people are using it to brush their teeth. You just cut a stem and you remove these outer peelings and you just chew and then you brush. Oh, it's called asokon. Asokon. Yes, inaitwa asokon. Fishermen who are doing illegal fishing around here. Over there, that is the jail. Wow! This is the black sand. It just feels good to touch water. I'm telling you guys, the thicket, the thorns have teared my skin. I'm telling you, but when I go and bathe, itapiga nduru. So guys, we got here. We're going to buy some few dry fish and then we head to Elie Springs. So guys, we got to Elie very late. We took our dinner at a resort called Kwa Mzungu, which is right next to Elie Springs at the shores of Lake Turkana. The resort has very beautiful modern Manyata cottages. It is a place that is very popular. I would recommend it wherever you are in Turkana. After dinner, we chilled a little at the shores of Lake Turkana. I went back to Lodwar. Today we are headed to Kakuma. You know Kakuma is one of the biggest refugee camps in Kenya and in East Africa, I think in general. We are headed there. I have very good memories, my childhood memories there. It was the place where I first tried Ethiopian food. It is several kilometers from Lodwar. From that signpost it shows it's 119 kilometers from Lodwar. We expect to travel for the next maybe 1.5 hours or so because I'm told the road is quite good. It was constructed, it is well tarmac. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, I don't know what you're waiting for. This has been quite a journey all the way from Mombasa to Taita and all those stops I made here and there. Guys, you need to watch all that. So let's go. Since we are going further and further from the main town, you will see many villages, many Turkana villages. So I'm expecting to show you guys some manyatas and mud houses and manyatas. Most of those people who live in the interiors make such houses because they are pastoralists. They do not make permanent structures. So one day they could be living in one place, the next time they follow where the water streams are and they just move their home to a different location. a town around here where it's called Gold, because gold is mined from around here. I can see a lot of stones and so much, and a village around here. I was told there would be a village and some stones that have been excavated from the ground. So I think this is the place where gold is mined. Okay, it's not a large scale mining area, but it has some little bits of gold here and there that locals just mine and use it for their sustainability. So we've been just passing by villages with semi-permanent houses and manyatas, but here it looks like a bigger center just after this seasonal river. It's quite a big village. I was told there's a place here where there is really nice meat. I think it's there in Choma Zone. Yeah, this is now a typical Turkana village. So many manyatas around one place. So the typical Turkana manyatas are made of some poles from trees and some palm coverings. But nowadays they have been evolved. They are also including some mud, like these ones. You can see those houses are like, they're just grass thatched, but they're mud houses. But initially it used to be like those ones, the one with just sticks and palm trees, palm leaves. And so, you know, most of those houses are made by the women. Women are the ones who make those houses. At least here there is an oasis. At least I've seen a one-story house. More modern houses are getting... Okay, in this center there are more modern houses. So I'm expecting that Kakuma is not so far from here. It's like 50 kilometers from this road sign. It's 50 kilometers away. This is the same road that goes to Lokichogio and to South Sudan, Juba. Yes, this is just the same road. I don't know if it is this good up there in Lokichogio and to Juba, but at least I know up to Kakuma, it's good. It had just been constructed the other day, so it is still in good condition. Some constructions are still going on here. You can see those tractors and earth movers. So there's also a diversion. I hope it won't take, it isn't a long one, but at least the road is still quite smooth despite the fact that it is a Maram road.
I get wings to fly.
To the end of the road, at least end of where the road is being constructed, but these are the villages. The diversion takes us to the villages, so at at least I can be able to show you guys how the villages look like. And there are so many churches around. Stone Academy. Good school. Wow, we are passing through this seasonal river, like right in the middle. There is the footbridge, and here is where you are passing. Now the big question is, what happens when it rains and there is water under that bridge in that seasonal river? That means that people cannot move from one side of the river to the other. So along this road is the refugee camp. I hope to get in. I don't know if I'll be allowed to get in, but I hope to get in and eat some kisra, some Ethiopian food. For you to get into the refugee camp, by the way, if you have a car, you will have to get a letter, I think, from the police. So that one you should know. And because I do not want to go through that process, I'll just take a motorbike. So guys, we came all this way for the love of Ethiopian food. So we are going into the camp. There's a place called Ethiopia. I'm told their restaurant is, you just get a motorbike, a boda, and you tell him you want Ethiopia, to go to Ethiopia, and then they'll take you to an Ethiopian restaurant. 50 shillings.
I hope they don't actually take you to Ethiopia.
And you hope they don't actually take me to Ethiopia? I hope they don't actually take me to Ethiopia. I hope it is actually an Ethiopian restaurant. Tukijipata Ethiopia. Yes.
Smart hiyo.
In vegetarian.
Naosha tu hiyo kwanza. Hiyo others naosha tu, alafu maji moto naosha, natoa chafu, alafu naweka.
Hapo sawa.
Smart sana haki ya Mungu.
These lentils and some kales. And then this one has some meat and egg. Yay! So guys, I'm in this place called Ethiopia, where there are all Ethiopian stuff, clothing, food, all that. So I'm in one of the restaurants and you can listen to the music. Anyways, let's enjoy this. Mimi si vegetarian, mimi nitakula nyama. Mbona? This is 150 and this is 120. Inakaa kali? This is good coffee, cheese. Now I understand why this coffee is loved by people. It's not overrated. So coffee is called bunna in Ethiopian. It's called in Amharic. Bunna. So this bunna is 20 shillings. Whether it could be like black coffee or white coffee, it is worth the hype. You don't need much. This is enough. This will keep you up
All night.
all night. Why not today?
I just took a sip and I felt active.
And she's our tester for coffee. The tester has approved. So
authentic.
So it is authentic and it's good quality. So guys, I could not show you the camp so well because I didn't think it was right to record the refugee camps, and I don't think the refugees would be comfortable. If I was a refugee, and I'm sure I wouldn't be comfortable. The experience in the camp was quite emotional very emotional. Even when you just walk around the camp, you'll realize that peace is very important. Without peace, you can do nothing. Your kids cannot go to school. You cannot even do business. You lose your identity. Peace is very important. We are trying to trace another more organized camp. I'm told it is a paperless camp. When you go there, you have to use either M-Pesa or you swipe your card. I think it is a resettlement plan as opposed to this one. The one we were in is called, I don't know, Kakuma 1. It's in Kakuma 1 and we went to the specific place. It's called Ethiopia. I think there are so many Ethiopians living there and doing businesses. The guy who was serving us was telling us a lot of stories about his family and how he started the restaurant. But unfortunately I could not record for you guys for those reasons I've mentioned. So let's go. This is the route to Kalobeye refugee settlement. People who stay here, I'm told that those who have been resettled from the other refugee camps, they have been resettled here. The place is more organized than the other Kakuma 1. So this is a vocational school, but behind it there are some tents. I think 1 tent per family or something. When you just get to Kenya, you go to the other camps, and then after you stayed for some time, I don't know what is the procedure, but you are brought this other side. It's more organized. It's a more organized space. I've just shown you how Kakuma looks like. Refugee camps that are there. This one is called Kalobeye. Kalobeye, yes. And then there is the other one over there. There one where we ate the anjera. Hey, that food was nice. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me to the refugee camps to eat the anjera and some really nice chili paste and some meat. So that brought back some really nice memories. This is a popular place. This seems to be a very popular place for youths. That looks like a meeting place for youths. Waenda kukatiana hapo. So until the next video guys, bye, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. You're missing out